when you want to instinctively understand robotic production in the small, it is good when you are able to imagine the size of atoms. But atoms are unimaginably small, aren't they? Well, that is the common opinion. But let's look at the matter more closely. To make something intuitively graspable, one should only use things from daily experience for comparison. As illustration attempt, often an orange is blown up to the size of the Earth. But that won't help you. Then you need to imagine the size of the Earth. The problem got only shifted. We need a magnification factor that at the same time changes atoms to barely visible model atoms and doesn't change barely visible stuff to unimaginable sizes in the scaled-up model. The thickness of a hair and the width of a soccer field is astonishingly well suited for illustration of the size of an atom. A carbon atom has a diameter of about a fifth of a millionth millimeter, a fifth of a nanometer. A hair has about a tenth of a millimeter thickness. It is 5,000 times thicker. A magnification factor of 500,000 blows up atoms to visible size model atoms with hair diameter. That fulfills our first condition. Atoms get visible. A hair has, as said, a tenth of a millimeter diameter. A soccer field has about 50 meters width. It is 5,000 times wider. The same 5,000-fold magnification blows up a visible hair to the still imaginable size of a soccer field. That fulfills our second condition. Barely visible stuff won't be blown up to unimaginable sizes. With those two sizes of hair and soccer field, one can construct a wonderful take-home message that reads as follows. A model of a hair as thick as a soccer field wide has model atoms as big as a real hair. Now pluck yourself a hair and look at it. Imagine a magnified model of the torn-off end was built. Would be interesting, wouldn't it? This model was buried halfway, such that it runs vertically into the ground at the sidelines, and that it reaches 25 meters of dome height at the center of the playfield. When you stand on the soccer field in front of the fractured surface, and you hold a real hair against the tremendous model, then you see the model atoms of the guy and hair have the diameter of the real hair. I hope you judged this comparison well enough to say that you are now able to imagine the size of atoms.